this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. Whoa, I'm telling you what, you don't get many days like this. Look at that. A little murky down there. Not bad. Oh, I'm going to show you something. Here's your trim, right? Hear that? Hear that? Okay, that's normal. But if you went like this, and all of a sudden you heard a decrease, a little deeper tone, when you were trimming it from the trailer trim down, that means your battery's getting low. So what I would tell you is to go there to where you hear that clunk, like that, instead of trimming it all the way down, because then you took every bit of juice out of there. I'm just saying, say you left something on, and you heard that, that's telling me, hey, you better start it up just so that intake's in the water. Beautiful boat. Look at all this room. Tons of room. 10 to 1, this boat's caught some fish too. Okay, so then you want to make sure you trim it all the way down, and you can hear it. You got a trim gauge too, but there. Then you hear it, then you know. Okay, of course you turn the key on, nothing happens up there. You don't have the battery switch on. And of course, this is what happens to me a lot of times. See, you hear that, trim tab's going up, key off, key on. But when I'm driving it on the trailer, and then when I stop it, sometimes I don't bring it all the way back. So maybe I run the same boat out the next day. I'll go to, what the hell? Oh, click the, okay. So another thing, just heads up. So now it will start, but if I pull this off, you hear that, and it won't start. First thing, safety lanyard. Now if you hear that buzzer go off once it's running, see how it started right up? But if you hear that buzzer like now, it went through the checklist, then you want to check your oil, you want to check your water. Okay, if you check your water, you got a good water stream out the back. You pull the cowling, you touch by the thermostat. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, it doesn't burn the heck out of your finger. You're probably okay. But if you touch it, owie, that hurts. That means it's getting hot. Now they do have a safety, what they call a rev limiter on here. Kind of a rev limiter, I guess. Overheat warning sensor. But so say if you had it full throttle and it only did 2200, that's protection. It's telling you, hey, that motor is hot, or hey, I'm not getting oil. But if you're getting full 5,500 RPMs in that European water and it's not hot back to the touch back there, it could be a sensor. The only reason I'm telling you that is say you're close to getting into the jetty. I would say, probably 10 to 1, you probably can make it back. But if that gets into that where it only turns 2200, then I'm going to say, hey, you better let her cool down a little bit. You got about 3 minutes when it's getting cool, and then you got to shut her back down again. That's just a thing. If you absolutely were getting into that predicament where you're going to cross that bar, I'd be shutting that down, try to get back on that kicker. But if it was getting rough, then that motor cools down. I got 3 minutes, and I have to shut it back off again. Just a heads up. And then you always want to look back. Good water flow. They don't pee as hard as the kicker. Good riding boat. 24s, like I say, is where it's at. Okay, and it's about 3 seconds to plane. So I'm going to just hit it right here. 1001, 1002, 1003. That's really good for a big boat like this. And then planing. About 3,600. And then this is how I kind of break them in. And then I'll slowly go up. Then where the wheel's a little hard to the left, I'll start trimming till it frees up both ways. And I look, okay, that's 4,000, about the second mark. Then I'll run it like this for about a minute. This way I see if there's any dead spots or if there's any hesitation. This is what I'm doing now. So then I bump it up about 300 more RPMs to 500. Then I check my steering. Yeah, still a little hard to the left. Steers good left and right. So 4,500, just under the halfway mark on the trim. This thing just cruises. And these love to be run. After you have a couple hours on it, you can run her like you stole it. Just remember, if you're just doing about 4,000 all day long, you want to at least, oh, I'd say 2-3 minutes before you get back to that dock. You want to open this thing wide open. And that goes for that kicker too. Now I'm going to up it again a little bit more. Nice, clean out the back. Yeah, it's a nice riding boat. Then I'm going to bring her up to about 5. Steer is good. There's 53. 54. Bring it up a little bit more. 57. This thing should turn 6. Oh man, it doesn't even labor it. 58. Trim it up a little bit. 59. Trim it. There. Now it should hit 6,000. It'll be a little hard to turn to the right. 6,000. Get her down, trim it down. It's hard to go to the right. Trim it up. Trim it up. There you go. Go down, trim it down just a hair. There you go. Up a little bit more. So once a porpoise, trim it down just a hair. Then wait. Sometimes to stop and go like this and then hit it again. So about halfway. That's about fine. There's an edge. I know that boat. Alright, watch for the scum line over there. That's where you run into shit. Yeah, like right there. See that log? So you want to kind of cut in between this stuff. Keep away from that. That's it. Trim her down. Always trim down on the turn. No cavitation. I'll give it some gas. No blowout. Perfect. Trim it. Right over here I'll go. Perfect. All right, you got a winner there. Salami dinner. Chicken dinner. All right, that's good enough. Boat doctor out.